What's going on, y'all? JT here with an unboxing and look at the Chronos version 2. So they're saying 2021 version is 2020 at the time of this video, but they're probably going to hit the market at the beginning of next year. But this is the version 2 of this, and there are some updates to this as well that we'll take a look at in just a few minutes as we get this box open. So let me go ahead and let's get this box open real quick. And you guys know I can't let an unboxing go without this. Oh, the smell of a new RC car. You gotta let us smell that rubber, that plastic, everything in it. So give me just a minute. I'm gonna get this out and we'll take a closer look at this. All right, y'all, got this out the box and this looks good. This looks real good. I like the way they did the color scheme for it, a little bit different than the norm, and it does give it kind of that wild flavor look to it, which should match the performance and gonna be the durability of this truck, because they have done some updates to this particular truck that they didn't do from the version 1. So you guys know that I had the version 1 and I ran it several times, and it was a fast truck. It really was, but it wasn't as durable. I did have several breakages on the truck, and not only me, other YouTubers and other people got the truck, whether it was this or Dementor, had some issues and stuff as well. But Team Corally seemed to have addressed all that and made corrections with this. So I definitely can't wait to get this out and get this running. But just taking a close look at this, you guys know I do have the Radix 6, which is basically like combining different tires on it. But it also had a lot of the updated parts on. That's held up to a lot of beating that I've taken it through so far. And I know this Chronos will as well. So real quick, looking at the tire compound and stuff of this, we'll just work our way from the outside and go in real quick. Tire compound seems to be fine. I can't remember offhand from the version 1 how well the tires held up, but I know there were some pretty good tires for it. The ballooning of the tires was from basically diff oil and stuff, and this does have some diff oil, and I did kind of play with it just a little bit, but I may have to, after a couple of runs, put some more diff oil in, but we'll see after we do our first run of this. But the tire compound and stuff seems well. These tire stuff aren't vented or anything, so you may want to do that at some point if you want to go that route with it. Looking at the body and stuff and design of this, I like the way they kind of made this more race trucky types are getting this kind of look to, especially with this fin and stuff in the back of it. I think it's good they did that. They do have it to where the body clips are attached to the body. I do like it that a lot of companies are doing this as well, because you do keep from losing your body clips and stuff with it. Looking at the wing of it, pull this up just a little bit. It seems to be constructed the same way as the Radix 6 is. And I haven't had any problems or issues with that. So we'll see how that is if I land it a couple times to see how durable that wing is. So the body's actually pretty tough and pretty sturdy, but I probably am still going to go ahead and align this probably with some duct tape or something like that, just to put a little bit more strength on it, especially in the back there, just in case I start landing and the body starts moving, it won't cut and tear those up. So looking at the inside of this, like I said, they've done several updates to this. I mean, they really have. So that's a good thing. Some things that people may want to take note of is the turnbuckles and stuff are not adjustable, which I am fine with that. You can do the adjustments on, on the inside with the pivot ball stuff if you want to get more toe in and stuff. So you can do that to this if you want, but I'm actually fine. I'm actually real fine that these are not adjustable. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Some people may not like that, but it does come with aluminum threaded body shocks. These shocks are big. I've never had any issues or problems with any of their shocks. It does come with an upgraded servo and stuff as well. And they did go ahead and beef up like the A-arms and stuff, and the chassis is going to be 3mm stick, which is good. I think they've done the right updates to this truck, and I think they're going to, like I said, I think they got it exactly right with this particular new version that comes out. The electronics is a 2050 kV motor and 150 amp speed controller, and it does come with XT90 connectors, which I'm fine with that. And I'll probably be using my Wanfi 6S LiPo in here for 6S running, and then I got to see about some 4S's as well. One thing that I'm seeing is this adjustable? Yeah, good, that is. So this battery tray does seem to be adjustable, because it did look like it was a little bit short. I know on my Radix, I did have to do some trimming to put the bigger LiPos in it, but I won't have to with this one, because I can put up to my 8,000 milliamp SMC batteries, which is probably going to end up right about there with that. So that's good, and I'm glad that this is adjustable as well. It just seems to be 2 screws you just kind of move in there and adjust this back to fit some longer packs in there. So that's a good thing right there. The electronics are kind of water resistant. Of course, you can't just submerge it in water, but if you get water, you have to worry about things shorting out and stuff with that. So, and I'm liking the design of this. It does come with sway bars front and rear. So that is a good thing as well. And if this truck performs as good as the Rad-X does, I think they'll have some winners here with this one. And then they have the Dementor too as well. So taking a look at a couple more things that I broke on mine. They seem to have addressed it because they do have a stronger chassis brace front and rear. You see they have double in the rear as well, and it's like it has another little support there for that, so that is good. Of course, it has sway bars. You guys can see that sway bars on the front and also on the rear of that. So the biggest thing was going to be small breakages, like I did break an A-armor 2. I just kind of cartwheeled and it broke, and I was like, what? So I think that'll be fine with this one. And then there was something with the front chassis brace too. I can't remember exactly what it was, but that broke too. On a mild jump, I just kind of jumped it maybe about 3 or 4 feet in the air, and it came down. It landed more on the front end, and it did break that. But it seems like all of this has been addressed with this. I'm not going to go through every single thing that they've done to this, because they've done a lot to this, but I will leave a link below in the description as well for this. So I did get this from Tiny Adventures RC. So if you guys get a minute, go over there, check their site out. They do have the whole line of Team Corally and stuff as well. They have their 8 scales and also some of their 10 scales as well. 10 scales are going to be more 2-wheel drive, and their 8 scales are going to be these 4-wheel drive beasts that we have here. So let me flip this chassis over. Let's take a look at the underside of this. So I like how they've done this. It really looks like they really did probably look at some of the issues they were having with the previous versions and do some updates and stuff here. So that is a good thing. You guys can see the layout of this, and this is constructed to be pretty tough. I mean, it's gonna take a beating, but anything is gonna break if you hit something at 60, 70 miles per hour. You guys should realize that as well. But this layout is good for it. I mean, this is, as I said, I don't have too much to say on it. I went through the Rad-X and I did talk about a lot of the updates that they have on there, and this is gonna be no exception either to the rule of that. Maybe I'll get the version 1 out and I'll do a side-by-side comparisons at some point. And looking at the radio real quick, this is kind of a standard radio they include with all their cars, and I haven't had any issues or anything with this particular radio. It is 2.4 gigahertz. It does have all your adjustments and your trims and stuff on there, and it fits nice into the hand. I haven't had any reception issues or delays or anything like that. So the radio is real good with this. Now, keep in mind when you do buy any of these cars thus far at the time of this video, you do not get any parts. I mean, you do not get any tools with it. So maybe that's something that Team Corally will be thinking about in the future. I'm not sure, but it would be nice just to have some tools, especially if it's somebody getting this for their first time, just to have some tools to take off, at least some kind of wrench to take off the wheels for it, and some basic Allen keys and stuff, just in case you're driving it and something comes loose, you have to tighten that up. So just keep that in mind, that if you do get one of these, you will have to get some tools if you don't already have it for it. Just some basic RC tools, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the local shops and stuff will have that as well. So anyway, guys, that's going to be a look at this. I'm not going to get too in depth with this unboxing. I'll put a link down below in the description. You guys saw a couple of the updates kind of pop up as I was going through this particular unboxing of this. I'm excited to get this out and get this running. We're going to see what kind of speeds we get on this on 4S and then on 6S. I did see a couple of videos. They say kind of 4S is kind of the sweet spot for this, for just kind of general driving, and 6S is crazy. I saw some crazy stuff with this, but we'll see. I think that the sweet spot for this truck, because it is fast, it really is. Look at my previous Super Speed Saturdays on the version 1. I think the sweet spot is probably going to be a 4S with a 15 or 16 tooth pinion gear. We got to check the temperatures and stuff with that, but I'll go through all that as I get this truck out and get it running as well, and let you guys know as I'm running it just how strong and durable it is. And I got a couple areas I'm going to take this to as well. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, there's a link to buying this truck. I got this from Tiny Adventures RC, so you guys go over there, check them out. They got Team Corally stuff. They got all kinds of stuff over there. So you guys go ahead, give them a quick shout out at the channel. Go check out their YouTube. They have a YouTube channel as well, and go check out their store if you're in the area as well. And tell Will I said what's up if you go up in there. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.